Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I know a lot of people have some high hopes for traveling this upcoming year, so I decided to make a small video on what it's kind of like to travel to Hawaii during these times. I was fortunate enough to come home 4 or 5 times this past semester. Traveling home so much, I was able to really understand and kind of master the process in which it takes to fly from the continental US to Hawaii. I flew home for the holidays, of course, as well as to surprise some family members for their birthdays and small things like that. In no way am I encouraging people to fly to Hawaii during this pandemic or fly anywhere in general. I think that the best thing to do right now is to, of course, stay home, travel when it's necessary, whether that be for family, for work, and etc., things like that. This video is based off of the rules and protocols that were in place in the middle of December 2020. And when you do land in Hawaii, it is also very important to just try your best to kind of stay away from other people and try your best to stay home. I know it's kind of difficult, but yeah.
It's 11:30 and I just got out of class and I'm headed to CVS to get a COVID test. Flying to Hawaii, it's mandatory if you don't want to quarantine, and you need to get your results before you land. So, before you depart or land in Hawaii. So
your COVID test has to be within 72 hours of your last leg of your flight. So say you go from New York to Utah to California to Hawaii, your COVID test has to be within 72 hours of your trip from California to Hawaii. It has to be right before your last leg. I don't know if it's before you land or before you take off. I want to say it's before you take off. And your results have to come in before you take off. Now, when I traveled in the beginning of the semester, you didn't have to have your results the second you land. You had to have taken your test within 72 hours, but if your results came in the day after you landed, all you have to do is quarantine, and then you can go out once your results come in. But now the rules have changed. Your results have to be in before you fly.
Give me a moment.
dang, he's taking the test.
I'm gonna come back.
I know, but I wanted to come take mine and to be faster.
Not here, so you can call.
So I got all of these things. This is the fact sheet. I'm pretty sure I keep this. And this is the bag. I'm gonna open this swab. And then I'm gonna put it in both my nose, both my nostrils. Oh, I opened it from the wrong end. Dummy. And then just snap it off. Over this. Put it in the baggie. Just trash. And then you drive forward. Just finished my COVID test, so hopefully the results come in before my flight in 2 days. Hawaii changed their rule to where if you don't have it prior to landing, you have to quarantine 14 days regardless if you took your test beforehand. I'll be flying out in a couple of days, so this is the first step in trying not to quarantine when I go back home.
To upload your test results, you want to go to travel.hawaii.gov and create an account. There are a bunch of different tabs. Daily check-ins is the one where if you didn't get a COVID result and you have to quarantine, you would check in there. But you want to go to documents and upload a file and then select the trip that you'll be going on. It'll all pop up. Select who you are and then your document type. In this case would be your COVID test result. I'm not too sure if the other things are required, but I have submitted a picture in the past. There are only a handful of approved places to take your COVID test, so you should just double check on that. Some of the most popular ones are Walgreens and CVS, and I pretty much go to both. You're going to want to choose standard Hawaii form. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is, but I always choose standard Hawaii form. And then choose your file and then press submit. Your results should come in and it should say COVID negative in a few minutes.
Alrighty, headed to the airport. It's currently 6:49. Ready to go. He's shy. Just a little.
To get your QR code, you're going to go to the health questionnaire, you're going to answer a few questions, and then once you answer it, it'll send you a QR code within your email, and then you're going to just download that, but make sure it's within 24 hours of your flight.
Kind of a red area.
This is what was in place, like I said, in the middle of December 2020. It could be totally different right now. Make sure that you go onto the website and just do some research online to make sure that your travel is not interrupted because of what you did or did not do. Just be cautious, because even though your results are negative, it doesn't really mean that you are negative for COVID-19. It could be a false negative. Please don't travel when you don't have to, especially to a place like Hawaii, where we're kind of isolated on a little island, so having an outburst of COVID here is probably not the best thing. Thank you again so much. Bye!